What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? A man approached Mike Tyson at a rooftop bar in Hollywood, California on Tuesday night during a small comedy show. The man didn't ask for an autograph or a picture. He asked for a fight. He wanted to challenge Mike Tyson, iron Mike Tyson to a fight. A one-on-one, a fair one, he called it. Mike kept his cool, and somebody was trying to tell him, hey, to get out. You know, the host was like, hey, get out. And one big guy approached him and pushed him. To that dude pulled out the hammer, and everybody went scurrying for cover. Mike unfazed, or at least he appeared to be unfazed. I know it had to be a lot of things going through his head when you see a fool with a gun. But Mike invited the dude to shake his hand. He said, come here, man. You know, it's like, no, man, don't call the police. Come on, man. Mike shook his hand, gave him a hug. He better than me, because I would have gave him a slug. That's right. Stay strapped as much as I can anywhere I'm going. That's right. Because I'm going to tell you something, fam. It's a lot of loonies out there. That ain't how you do it. And I'm sure somebody out there was like, yeah, that was so cool of Mike. And, you know, that dude was going through some mental issues. And, nah, man, you don't pull guns out on people, man. You don't walk up to people challenging them to a fight. You know, that's a threat on your life. Somebody just walking up to you, threatening, challenging you to a fight. Like Mike Tyson is not a human being. Fighting is just something that he did for a living. Any other fight is going to be some street activity. It's going to be personal. That's when it get gangster. So Mike Tyson got every right to protect himself like anybody else would do if somebody walked up to them, challenging them to a fight. That wasn't cool at all. And, dude lucky that there wasn't other guys around that possibly could have been strapped. He's definitely lucky. It's too much going on out there, fam. And I'm going to tell you something, fam. This is why a lot of celebrities stay to themselves. The true part about it is that, most celebrities, at least in my experience, love their fans, want to be around their fans. But some of these people out here, they may be a fan, but they're not like a good fan. They're like fanatics in the sense that, something be going on, And some people might say, well, he couldn't have been a fan if he came out challenging him to a fight. And let me tell you something, fam. Some of these deranged people, some of these people that do these crazy things, they be obsessed. They're fans, but they be so obsessed that they don't even know how to communicate with you. So if they get an opportunity to meet you, sometimes they don't even know how to communicate. They don't even know how to just be pleasant, just to greet you like in a civil manner. Some of them, they're like, what's up, Nick? What's up, man? Hold on, dude. You don't know me? You don't know me, man? What you mean? What's up, man? This is my mom, just talking crazy, And sometimes they'll jump crazy just to get your attention. Say something stupid just to get your attention, just to get a reaction. So it's different levels. They are fans, but it's different levels on how some of these people think and the type of actions that they'll take if they get an opportunity to be in the presence of someone who they admire. This dude could have easily got his noodles knocked off. He could have knocked somebody else's noodles. So a lot of celebrities, to avoid that, they either don't go out at all in public, or if they do, they got 1,000 people around them to serve as a buffer. So these type of things can't happen. So a person can't just walk up to them and pull out a gun. Because if that dude had it in him, if he had it on his mind, he could have downed Mike Tyson right then and there. When he walked up to Mike and Mike said no, what if in his mind he thought, okay, if he don't challenge, if he don't accept this fight, I'm gonna shoot him. You don't know what the dude would have done. You don't know what people are capable of doing. You know what you're gonna do, but you don't know what the next person's gonna do. So a lot of celebrities just decide, you know what, I'm not going. Or they'll say, you know what, I'm not going to a particular place. I'm not going to that type of place. I'm not going to go over there because I know what kind of people are going to be over there. So I'm not going over there, you know. And then, you know, people want to say the person acting sadistic, you know. They think they're too much to be around, you know, this type of crowd, to go to this kind of place or whatever. But when you get to a certain level and you get to a certain star status or whatever, this is the star status that the people have elevated you to. You can't move like everybody else. Mike Tyson can't move like a regular person. He can't do that. Mike Tyson can't even move like a regular celebrity. Keep in mind, he made a living whooping ass. So there's always somebody out there who thinks that they're bigger and badder. So imagine what kind of pressure that is for him to have people out there that's always thinking fight when they see him. Like, I think I can take him. He got to deal with that for the rest of his days. He got to fight. Or at least he'll be challenged. You know, Mike probably be in his 80s or 90s, still being challenged to fight. I remember seeing Ali when he was, you know, just withering away. And he could barely move, but as soon as people see Ali, they, you know, throwing their hands up and throwing punches and stuff. And Ali got to, you know, because people remember those glory days. But that's why, fam, this is why a lot of celebrities choose not to go out into the public. And if they do, they go with a gang of security and they make it to where nobody can just walk up on them. This is why. It's because of people like the average fan is cool as a fan. Say it again. The average fan is cool as a fan. But it's those other types you got to watch out for. The dude who killed John Lennon was reportedly one of his biggest fans, knew everything about John Lennon, totally obsessed with John Lennon. But murdered John Lennon because he thought after all of this stuff that he did, obsessing over John and everything that John purported to be in terms of being a goodwill ambassador, so to speak, a person who was for the people. He felt that John was living a lifestyle that was not consistent with living for the people. He felt he was living an extravagant lifestyle, and he felt that that was hypocritical. At least that was his account as to why he killed him. That was in his manifesto as to why he killed John Lennon. As I said earlier, I'm sure there'll be somebody out there trying to make an excuse for dude. But there is no excuse for that type of behavior. You're talking about pulling out guns on people. You're talking about challenging people to fights. Nah. I'm surprised dude didn't look like he was too young. I'm surprised he lived that long exhibiting that type of behavior. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty damn good at taking care of myself, handling myself out in public. But I keep it on me at all times, just in case. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?